Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Mobility Factory Features. Today we embark on an exciting journey where we explore the innovation excellence in filtration. We will take you to the Dharwad plant of Fleetguard Filters, a powerhouse in the world of filtration solutions. Nestled in the vibrant city of Dharwad in Karnataka, Fleetguard Filters is not just a company, it's a driving force in the industry, constantly pushing boundaries and seeking new horizons. Headquartered in Baner, near Pune, the company boasts over 6 state-of-the-art manufacturing locations strategically positioned across Nandur, Jamshedpur, Hosur, Sitarganj, and of course, Dharwad. But what sets Fleetguard Filters apart? Well, it's their unwavering commitment to quality. Each of their manufacturing facilities is IATF 16949 certified, a testament to their dedication to achieving the highest standards in the industry. Now, let's talk numbers. Fleetguard Filters doesn't just make filters. They craft over 5,000 variants of cutting-edge filtration solutions. These products cater to a diverse array of industries, from automotive and agriculture to industrial and mining, compressors, hydraulics, engines, power generation, and beyond. And guess what? Today, our journey takes us to their plant in Dharwad, where they manufacture a range of crucial components including air filters, fuel water separators, lube filters, crankcase ventilation modules, hydraulic filters, and fuel water separators. These products are made in 10 dedicated manufacturing lines. In adherence to the company's commitment to tailoring solutions to individual customer needs, dedicated procedures have been established. These procedures ensure the precision and effectiveness of air filters, adept at capturing and eliminating particles of various sizes such as dust, pollen, and pollutants. The ongoing challenge remains to achieve optimal filtration efficiency without compromising on airflow. The evolution of filtration industry is a fascinating journey, from traditional cloth filtration, metal meshes, and oil bath filtration to contemporary synthetic materials, polymer fibers, and cutting-edge nano nets. The industry has continually transformed over time. Mr. Niranjan Kirloskar, thank you for your time. Thanks for joining. See, the filtration industry has evolved, right from the textile to a metal, then it moved on to synthetics, etc. It's been a long evolution. How Fleetguard maintained its edge and then still be very competitive in the market?
See, first of all, let me thank you for giving me an opportunity to talk about Fleetguard. Coming to your question, technology in filtration has changed quite a bit. I've been in this line now since 2000 now, and I have seen right from cloth filtration to oil bath filtration, right from BS2, now we are in BS6, and we'll go forward also along with this. But we have been changing our technology every time when the government either has changed the standards or the OEMs have demanded it. And right from oil bath, now we are to synthetic media in the air filtration, cellulose media, and in the wet filtration, which is basically lube and fuel, we are now at something called as nanonet. So it is the best technology that one can have for fuel efficiency and fuel filtration, and which is good for the engines as a whole. And also we are focused on the emission part, because that is the main thing, objective. And we keep abreast with the technology, whatever is happening globally, and we ensure that we have the right capability and right development of the product as well as the technology. That's how we have managed the whole progress.
Okay. So in the competitive world, you have managed to retain most of your customers and also acquired new one. How do you manage in this extremely competitive world?
Yes, technology, is it important? Yes, it is important. But can you retain a customer only on account of technology? I have my doubts. It is not possible. There are many companies who have technologies but have not been able to make it to the market. Is technology important? Is it necessary? Absolutely. But is it sufficient enough to retain your customers? I'm not talking about our own automotive market. Any segment that you take. Technology is there, but along with it, you need something else. Now, what is that something else that we worked upon? So, what we do is, we believe more in application engineering. Yes, we have the technology, but we will not provide that same technology as it is to all the customers, because every customer has a different need, depending on the vehicle that he's designing, depending on the application of that vehicle. So we do a lot of application engineering through our in-house capability and give the customer the right product which he actually requires. So every product of ours, though you may see it on the vehicles as same or as a filter, every product is customized depending on what the application is. For example, a coal mine will require different kind of filtration. A vehicle moving on a highway will require different kind of filtration. So that's the basic difference here. That is how we retain that value. That is how we retain all the customers. And that is how we acquire all the customers. So we have today more than 100 plus OEMs with us.
My God.
Of course.
Across the world?
No, not across the world. We operate only in India.
Okay.
So these are all Indian OEMs. Now they are from automotive side, compressor side, gensets, power gen, all kinds of. So so if you take maybe 3 or 4 of them would contribute to 70% in the automotive. The rest of the 30 would be in the power gen market or the genset market, which is not a volume game. But our main clients are automotive. So automotive segment, tractor segment and industrial segment. This is how we decipher our market.
So the EVs are coming and then they also need filtration. But do you see an opportunity coming in?
Now, EV is a very interesting and a very good question, according to me, because it is an assumption made that EV is coming, so diesel engine will disappear, and then what will happen to our industry, like filtration industry? A lot of people have asked me that. I have always said that yes, EV is coming. There's no doubt about that. But EVs will be more into the passenger vehicles, the 2-wheelers, the 3-wheelers, which I or you may ride or drive. The intra buses like PCMC, PMC, BEST can be converted to electric. There is no doubt about that. School buses may be converted to electric buses. But 70% to 80% of the market will still be on an alternate technology and not EV, according to me. For example, hydrogen is there, fuel cell is there, biodiesel, CNG, LNG, there are a lot of technologies. And even if EV comes, let us assume if EV comes in 100%, still in EV, barring the fuel filtration, all the other filtration is still required. There is still oil,
Right.
there is still air, so
You need to filter.
you need the filter. And for cooling the batteries, you need coolants, which again requires filters. So I do not really see, personally, I don't see a threat over here,
Okay.
even if EV comes.
I'll ask you about the adjacent areas, opportunities from the adjacent areas.
So, as you know, we are in the automotive segment right now and industrial. So basically, wherever there's a diesel engine, we are the filter providers. But now, hydrogen is coming in, LNG is coming in, CNG is coming in. Again, it's more or less, you can say, a cousin sister of the diesel engine. But still, at the end of the day, it's a internal combustion engine. Whether diesel driven or H2 driven, LNG driven, CNG driven, we already have the filtration for that. We are already covered with all those filtration needs. However, now we are looking not at adjacent markets, but we are looking at other segments in filtration industry. Now, we don't want Fleetguard to be known only in the automotive market. Wherever filtration is required, good filtration is required. The kind of filtration and the work that we have been able to do in the segment that we are operating today. We would like to take all our learning in filtration to other segments, like it can be pharma, it can be blood filtration, it can be food processing industry, it can be aviation industry. So we are still working on it. It's too early to comment as to which segment we will get into. But yes, we are thinking about it now.
So coming back to EV related stuff. So there are certain segments you said, it will embrace EV. Do you see the content per vehicle will have an impact for filtration industry?
It's a simple math. If from our 100%, 20%, as I said earlier, will get converted to EV, like whatever is going to apply within the cities, yes, that business will definitely go away with filtration. But as I said, for EVs also, there is filtration required, barring fuel filtration. So once again, let me repeat, coolant is required for battery cooling, so a filter is going to be required. Oil, there is oil also, and there is air also, which is going to be required. So all these will require filtration, definitely. However, even if it does not cover up the 20%, let us say, we are talking about adjacent markets now. How we can expand more into other. For example, we are even trying to think of when you sell a filter is installed in the engine, but there are a lot of inlets and outlets to the filters. So can we be a system supplier? We are already an air intake system supplier. So we are now going into modules like oil modules, fuel modules. We are already there. So whatever 20% or 25% of the business that goes away from EV, let us assume for a minute, will be recovered from here. So yes, the market, it will affect us a little bit, but not to the greater extent as people think.
How do you manage market volatility? Because the CV industry is highly volatile.
Now you will be very surprised with the statement that I'm about to make. We do not ask any of our OEMs or OES or our aftermarket distribution channel for forecasts. We do not ask for schedules. We don't need them.
Surprising.
Correct. Absolutely. Everybody thinks that we are joking, but we do not work on forecasts because forecasts can never be correct. Never. What you will do after taking this interview and how much bottles of water will you drink, can you forecast it right now? It is not possible. Same way, we work something called as on a philosophy named as theory of constraints, which was basically invented by Dr. Eli Goldratt. Unfortunately, he is no more with us. That particular system talks about flexibility that you should have in your manufacturing facility, coping with the demands that may come up at a given point of time in the market. It can be OEM, it can be OES, it can be aftermarket, doesn't matter. A customer, basically a customer. We have something called as a buffer penetration report. Now, whenever a particular filter is consumed, and when it comes to a level which is called as a red level, we have 3 levels, green, yellow and red. Whenever it comes to the red level, the filter is taken up for manufacturing. Now let us assume for a month, all the parts are in green. Our plants will be shut. Even this plant will be shut. We will not manufacture anything. Instead, we will go in the market and try to find out as to why all the orders have dried up. So we call it internally as a buffer penetration report, buffer penetration system as you may call it, which takes care of everything. And now the next obvious thing comes up is that suddenly there can be a surge in demand. Let it be, doesn't matter. It is a Murphy which exists. Murphy exists everywhere. We don't focus on that Murphy too much. If it starts happening every day, then yes. But if it happens once in a blue moon, there's no point in wasting your time and trying to analyze it, because sometimes it's going to happen, like the way accident happens. Accidents don't happen every day. So that's how we manage the volatility of the market.
Oh, you have a joint venture. Do you see this preventing you from getting or enhancing your exports revenue? Or how do you manage your exports?
See, we have been in the 32nd year of our marriage. I have not seen any JV sustaining for such a long period of time. 32 years is a big, long period of time. And we, as partners with Cummins Filtration and us, we have said that we will see this for more 100 years. That's how the JV has been run. It's all on trust. Both the partners trust each other. So as far as exports are concerned, yes, I cannot export directly to FFL. When I say I, FFL cannot export directly, but Cummins Filtration helps us in growing our export market. And at this juncture, or in the coming future also, FFL doesn't have the intention of starting to directly export out to any of the markets, unless Cummins says, which is now Atmus, says that yes, you can do it. But otherwise, it will be either through, it will be through Atmus Filtration.
Okay, great. So I think you have a huge presence in the aftermarket, and the popular brands they target for the counterfeit. How do you manage?
Counterfeiting is, I don't know how to manage it or how should it be taken care of, because normal procedure is that we carry out raids. We carry out operations where we come to know who the culprit is. We raid the places. We have agencies in places where they keep on doing these raids. But it's a matter of 6 months. The man gets the bail, he's out, and he starts again. So it's a vicious circle which I don't know how it can be solved. So for duplication, counterfeiting, we have done a lot of things in the packaging. Your RFID marks, your holograms, all kinds of things. But counterfeiters who have to copy, do it. Of course, it's not the original at all. The hologram is not original. The bar scan is not original. So if you try to scan something, nothing is going to happen. But by the time the filter is sold and it goes on the equipment, it's too late. So we are trying to do everything what is necessary in the design itself so that we can curb it. But you know how counterfeiters are. Other than that, we have agencies who provide us with the intel, who provide us with the police support. We raid those places every 1 month, every 3 months, whenever we get the information. But the problem is that after 6 months, the man comes out and we have to keep on doing the whole thing again and again and again. So this is a cycle, this is a process which will happen, keep on happening, and we will continue to do it.
Initiatives taken to reduce rework rejections.
See, we have, as I told you, we are following TOC.
Oh.
TOC has something called as necessary conditions. So we have 2 necessary conditions in our order. One is delivery, second is quality. So on quality, it's a process of ongoing improvement. We keep on improving on quality every day. Every day we will keep on trying to improve the process which we have already verified. And that's the reason why our PPM is less than 50.
Okay.
For the past 10 years.
Okay. Oh.
So quality is taken absolutely serious.
Okay.
In all that.
How to enhance productivity?
So,
Yeah.
so as for quality, the same applies to productivity. B, process of ongoing improvement. And we do not focus on the entire line to improve the productivity. We have to focus only on the bottleneck machine.
Okay.
We improve that bottleneck, something else will be a bottleneck. Then we go and start working on that. So every day, some process improvement keeps on happening by which way of which we improve our productivity. There is no special project to improve productivity from 1,000 to 10,000.
That will work.
Keep on taking small.
Okay. Conserving energy.
This entire plant is all solar, right? I mean, not the machines and because that
lighting.
but the other lighting, which is not required for manufacturing a particular product, is already on solar. And all our plants, we are moving to solar wherever possible. For manufacturing processes, whether I will be able to do it, I don't know right now. Not enough for Google to comment. But the street lights, the factory lights, everything is on solar.
About digitalization,
Digitalization of what, Sai?
the factory, IoT.
It is already there. It is already there. Whatever is being produced today, I can see it
Okay.
on my laptop or my computer if I have, but I don't need to personally see it every day. But everything is automized. We exactly know how much is the production, how much as the materials come in. So on all that front, now we are trying to improve it further through AI and we are trying to work on it. And let's see how it goes.
You're in a lovely talking to you.
Thank you very much, sir. My pleasure.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you.